All right, time for a confession. I did not mean to go out at all today, but I went to fill out a form for my insurance plan. It's been weeks that I've been trying to do that, keep forgetting, putting it off, and I could not I could not do it on the computer. So I realized I had to go to Office Depot to make a copy. So yeah, I got a shower and then got out, washed my hair. Don't ask. I braided it and I just covered it with this. Don't you love these little things? They're just lifesavers, right? So I went to let's see, where did I go first? So I did the copies. And when you go to Office Depot, you want to make a copy, you email your document to the Office Depot email, and it's right there on a little stand at the desk, and then it shows on their computer. Then they print your document. Cheap, much cheaper than over there. So I had forgotten to bring an envelope, so I got one of these. It was like 81 cents, really. So I was gonna make a beeline for this little fiesta party place that I saw next to El Motete by Via Argentina Metro Station. How did I get to the other side? Did I do the overpass? No, I went to Ray last. So when I got off the metro at Iglesia del Carmen, close to the casino, I crossed because there's a light and a crosswalk, and then I was going that way. I passed Office Depot, then I was going to make a beeline for that little store, and then there was a guy standing at the door of a store, and I saw bags and stuff, and I'm like, oh, it's another party place. So I went in there because there used to be a big party place called Wong, W-O-N-G, at the corner of Via España and Via Argentina. Last time I walked by there was a store selling American-style clothing. But this store that I found looks like what Wong was, 2 stories with everything. The little store that I saw was a little raggedy, the one by El Motete, but this one is very clean. It's expensive, not Carol, expensive, B-A-N. And second floor, and then somebody is at the as soon as you enter, necesita ayuda, le puede ayudar, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm looking for these little bags, clear bags, right? And then she's like, arriba. So I went to the second floor and I find it. And then I was like, okay, I'm looking for, tissue paper and the little stringy thingy. I didn't know how to say that in Spanish, but I said, para cerrar las bolsitas, to tie the little bag. And she's like, oh, abajo. So I had to go back downstairs to get these. So I got that. Listen, anything you would want is in that little store. The paper plates and gift bags. Oh, I took a picture of a whole aisle of just gift bags. I've never seen that many. You know what? We used to have, what did you call that place? Party City? Party City's got nothing on this store. The only thing I don't see here are the costumes, or maybe I missed it. I wasn't looking for them, so they may have them. So I got that. Then I said, oh, I don't have to go all the way down there, so I need to retrace my steps to go to Ray because I am baking. Somebody would say, why are you going to spend more money again? That's just me. It's a holiday season. I stopped giving gifts a long time ago, but what I do, I don't bake cookies. I am not good at baking cookies. They never come out right. But I can make a really nice biscotti. So that's usually what I give. So I had my list of things that I needed. So I had to come back and then go across that overpass, right? So I did I was towards the end of my shopping. I was like, oh, I got everything I needed. And then, of course, I had to go past the bakery section. I know better than that. Sometimes I test my resolve, And then, I was like, no, I'm not getting any bread. I didn't see any croissant, so I wasn't tempted. And I'm standing there. And this cute little guy with the baker outfit on, he said, Tengo empanadas calientes. I'm like, but you know what I said, right? No, thank you. No, I did not. I'm like, ¿de qué? ¿De qué? He said, tengo de carne, tengo de queso. I have meat and cheese. He didn't have any chicken. I'm like, oh my God. Caliente. Empanada caliente. I said, dame uno de. Oh my God. So I got 2 empanadas. I knew I should have stayed home. But look at this beauty. Look. Guaranteed to raise your A1C and your cholesterol. I'm so weak, but I haven't had croissant in a few weeks. I have not had my fried fish that I allowed myself. I had tuna. So I'm good. And today I was looking around and I'm like, no, I'm not cooking beans because they've been doing a number on my stomach. I'm like, no, I'm not eating pasta. So there was like a little bit of corn and I had some milk left from the party. So I make a little bit of a porridge. That's what I've had all day. Lord, please forgive me. So I'm having empanadas. Look at that. I admit defeat. I am not strong. The only thing that saves me is not walking past that bakery. I have not bought any leaves. Loaves, I should say leaves. Loaves of bread. I like them when they're warm, like on Sunday morning when I go and then come make my coffee. And I did buy my instant coffee because I got tired of dripping coffee, cleaning the pot. I'm just gonna boil the water and mix. Chop chop. And it's good. But the coffee at Ray, I don't care for it. I don't think it's good coffee. So I bought, is it Durant? I think Durant. So I'm being a bad girl. But YOLO. My daughter told me that one time. You only live once. I don't want to die and wish I had had the empanadas. I'm having the empanadas, okay? I exercised this morning, but I did mostly yoga. I could go to the gym later this evening, depending on if I feel like it. Hot please. So good. All right, guys. So as I said, I'm not doing 2 videos a week anymore because I noticed that my videos are not getting any views. So I'm going to be honing in on this, what do they call them? Keywords and all kind of stuff. That kind of stuff doesn't really talk to me. But apparently, if you don't put the right keywords, you don't reach the audience. It's a whole process. YouTube is a whole process. And I had the 30-day challenge last March, and most of these videos got like 100 and some views, blah, blah, blah. And then boom, I had that video that got 130 some thousand views. That's what they call viral, I guess. So I've been chasing one of those, and I had a couple of other ones with 50, 40, I did okay. But it's been slow. So I have some ideas. Yesterday, I spent some time, reading vidIQ and getting some pointers. All I can do is my best. The rest of it, it's up to you, Lord. Up to you. But I want to be obedient and do what I need to do. All right. So we're going to have videos on Wednesday, according to vidIQ. The best time for me to post is between 6 and 8 p.m. So we're going to post them at 6 p.m. And I'm going to try, because Wednesday was a really hard time for me because I have a Spanish class. Like today, I'm interviewing someone and then I'm meeting someone for coffee. Wednesday is not a good day for me. So I'm going to have the video done on Tuesday and then schedule it for Wednesday. And in between, I'm still going to do, vidIQ said, your Vlogmas is a bust. I'm like, oh, thank you. He said, because you're not answering a question, people are not interested. And then my Thursday, Monday, I mean, whatever video I have is still educate, it's education, right? But the wisdom living, people are not interested in wisdom. I can tell you that right now. They're like, tell me how much you pay for rent. And I think one mistake I made, because I have made so many videos, I felt that, well, everybody in town is talking about opening a bank account and people are giving you tours of apartments. And I'm like, I don't need to repeat that. I don't want to do any of that. But the information that I gave about how to move abroad, my audience has changed, and that's something I did not understand, that I still need to continue repeating the stuff that I did last year. So we're going to go back to the drawing board and do that. So Wednesday afternoon for video and the little shorts, and interspersed in the shorts, I'm going to give some wisdom nuggets, because in January, I do want to start my podcast, where I'm going to talk about growing old, being a woman, health. And, I like the fact that my channel is a little bit varied, the cooking. I am just, you don't understand. I'm just so blessed that I'm able to, under the umbrella of SWRA, do my cooking, my passion, because it's not about, this is not work for me, right? This is reinventing myself and doing something that brings me joy, that makes all the good hormones flow to my brain and my heart. So I'm not giving that up. So I'm just very grateful that I'm able to do that. And people tell me they appreciate the variety. So we're not going to go in any, we're not changing any of that. But so pray for your sis. Maybe I'll leave this one till tomorrow and have it for coffee. We'll see if I'm strong enough. All right, guys. So no cooking tonight. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'm going to work on that video. And then Wednesday, I got stuff to do. And then it's like the week is over. All right? À votre santé. Cheers. Cheers.